Our first guest tonight joins us to discuss the latest drivel emanating from the Dems. He was also one of 12 House Republicans to call for the declassification of the FISA application used to spy on the Trump campaign. Joining us tonight, Congressman Louie Gohmert, who serves on the Judiciary Committee, a member of the House Freedom Caucus. Congressman, great to have you with us. First, your reaction to what is going on. I mean, Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, this has become a personal attack, and it hardly looks, it may be, but it hardly looks like a winning strategy.
Well, you said that no Democrat had an explanation for the great success of this president, but there was one, and you mentioned him, Obama, 102 times. I can't believe it. But yeah, he had an answer. He said, everything that Trump's done, actually, I did that. Yeah, but he didn't build that. We know that. He didn't make that happen. It was Trump. I mean, every policy he had, whether it was the regulations, the overtaxing, going after the producers of oil and gas, I mean, they really made life tough for businesses in America. And so anyway, of course, as soon as he was gone and we had President Trump, things started getting better. But he gets no credit for that other than what he credits himself. But I tell you, we do have a good economy and government is starting to work better. But, Lou, there are still a number, as we know from the anonymous op-ed, there are still a bunch of deep state people in the White House, in the Justice Department, in the intel, not as bad as the FBI Justice Department, but it goes on. It's a wonder he's been able to do anything with all the people that are trying to stop him, even within the administration.
You know, the historians are going to be going through this presidency, assessing all that he has done, the tremendous successes. But I think you're right. I think one of the larger stories here has been his capacity to overcome a full-on 360-degree assault from the Dems, from the rhinos, from the deep state, the intelligence community, the national left-wing media. And this president, if the American people ever wanted to look at a test for a president, this president has been in that test.
Unbelievable.
He's met it.
Yeah. Even Andrew Johnson didn't deal with this kind of ridiculous invention, especially from prosecutors. And I think you alluded to it in the introduction, but you've got Strzok and Page. We now find out about the text where Strzok is congratulating her on the great media leak strategy. And these texts were going around, going back and forth, April 10th through the 12th. And wow, shazam, April 11th, there's a big article blasting Carter Page that led to so many other things. But it's unbelievable the way the FBI has been weaponized. And Lou, I was hoping that Chris Wray would be good for the FBI, but it appears he's more interested in protecting the reputation that's gone now than he is of cleaning up the office. And we know this because after it was put in print by a Richard Pollack reporter doing some great digging, and he got some independent verification of the things I asked Strzok about, that Hillary's, we know for sure 100% certainty that she was hacked. The FBI re-releases their statement that we didn't find any evidence of her personal server being hacked. Well, that was fraud by omission. And for them to allow that to go out, and it was really a slap at the intel community as well.
Congressman, so I think you're being very generous. It was also fraud and political corruption through aggressive acts against both the FBI regulations, their procedures, and good Lord, common sense. The idea that...
And I don't know who in the FBI is telling the president not to release these documents that will tell us exactly what was in the application, but it needs to be released because there were lies being told by Comey, by Strzok, by Page. We just need to see those things in print ourselves, unredacted except for sources and methods.
Yeah, you know, we're assured by everyone who has read the FISA document that there is no concern about national security. Sources, methods are not relevant, particularly to the 20 pages that most people want to see. Mark Meadows,
lies
as you said,
will be revealed.
Yeah, you know, as you said, that new letter from Mark Meadows, referring to a number of tweets between Strzok and Page from April 10 through 12, with the report conveniently sandwiched between the two. This is stunning stuff.
It is. And these are likely crimes that we're talking about, the media leak strategy. But the thing is, though, Lou, we know that has gone on. They did it to Ted Stevens. They have done it to Pennsylvania Congressman. Yeah, and so this is not new stuff.
Here we are. I mean, it's 2 years of this, Congressman. No one has been more outspoken than you, but the reality is that we are all very frustrated because we're covering old ground now. We're sitting here talking about issues that should have been resolved months and months, if not a year ago. And you know, I just want to turn next to a president who's been frustrated at every quarter, or at least they've tried to,
like the Energizer Bunny.
Well,
he just keeps going. It's awesome.
He is a stalwart. He's a warrior, and no one less could possibly have withstood the pressure that he has been under from the moment he stepped into that office.